So first I started off by tracing the template onto the foam. And then what I did was I cut out the pig and I traced it in the centre of the toast. And I'll link this image or this template below in the description box so you can use it if you want to. So next we want to start cutting this out. So here's what it looks like so far. And you just want to smooth off the edges using your scissors. So as you can see, I've already done most of it. So you just want to make like straight cuts upwards like so. And then just smooth it off as much as possible. So that way it looks kind of the same on both sides. So I'm just going to finish that, then we can move on to the next step. So next what I did was I actually cut off some of the foam at the back using a craft knife because it still looked a little bit too thick. And then I just continued just to smooth off the edges, and you also want to smooth off the back as much as possible using your scissors. And then what I did was I just drew an oval like shape on the other side of the toast. And I also ended up like wiping off some of the pen that was on the edges using a wipe. And I think the shape turned out really good. So now we can start painting it. So next what I did was I painted the middle part of the toast white. And you also want to paint around the pig. And then what I did was I mixed some burnt sienna and then yellow and some white paint together, and I painted the sides of the toast. And then I also painted around the edges of the toast to create shading. And I also did the same thing for the other side as well. And I'm just using these images here as reference. So now moving on to the next step. So next what I did was I painted the pig using my light pink puffy paint. And then I used some darker pink puffy paint for the snout. Then I painted on the eyes using my brown puffy paint, and I also used a dotting tool for the eyelashes, and also for the nostrils as well. And then what I did was I just painted a square in the top right corner of the toast using my brown puffy paint. And I think it looks pretty cute so far. So now I'm going to let this dry and then we can move on to the next step. So next what I did was I painted the other side of the pig using my light pink puffy paint. And again it's basically just an oval shape. And then I used my brown puffy paint and a dotting tool for the tail. And also I forgot to mention on the other side I used some darker pink puffy paint to add blush on the cheeks. So now you just want to let this side dry and then your squishy will be done. So here it is once it is all dry. And I think it turned out really cute. And I know it's not as squishy as the real one, but that's okay. And I think the pig turned out really cute. And by the way, one thing I forgot to mention was you don't have to do the boy design, you can do the girl design if you want to. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and as always please feel free to request some more squishy tutorials or video ideas you'd like me to do in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.